And we are live! What is up, you guys? No, it's not Groundhog Day. You did just see me, but something unfortunate happened in my area and there was an outage. So, yeah, but we are so back. I made sure we were back on all my devices before deciding to just do everything again. But it did auto-save me, I guess, right before the cutscene in the hangar. So for those of you who are watching in the replay or who are watching this series way later in time, just so you guys know, basically what happened is Lynn cooked for us again, and Elma got this phone call where we could hear Vandom yelling that loud, and he was like, "Get your butts down here now!" And that's pretty much all that happened. At least it did not save me any later than this. But yeah, so I already did the intro, so I'm not gonna do an intro again. We're just gonna continue like nothing happened. But I accidentally, deleted that before realizing where it saved me last. So that beginning that you guys got to see, you had to be there for that because now it's lost to time. So yeah. But now we're good. Hopefully it stays that way. Things always get a little crazy around the 4th of July around here. And I'll be keeping my eye on the little KBPS things.
Boy, have you lost your mind! You know damn well what that data means to us, to our entire race!
Of course I do. It means an end to this giant lie. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Commander, what's going on?
Ask Lau. We caught him stealing a data terminal with classified intel.
Stealing intel?
Explain yourself, Lau.
You should have let me die that day, Elma. You knew the truth. That I was a Ganglion spy.
What?
I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to believe it.
Your mistake. And it'll cost you. The data and your newest skell, the Prog Ares. The Ganglion will appreciate the gift.
Boy, I am gonna kick your ass so hard, your real body will feel it!
Not if you value your precious data.
Lau! What the hell's going on here?
Oh, look at this. The whole gang's coming out to say goodbye.
What the hell, Lau?
Hold your fire! He's got the only copy of that data on his MIM!
Doug was the only one ready to nip this in the bud.
Policy. Sorry, Doug.
It's just crazy
You
how
betray all
cold
your
Lau
friends?
could be to him, knowing
Your
that was his
entire
best
species?
friend.
Well, I'm no big fan of theirs, believe me. The talking cats or that giant leech. But the Ganglion and I share a common goal.
And that is?
Think about it, Doug. You know the answer.
The hell I do! You've lost it, man.
Yeah. I lost it all. Goodbye.
Lau!
Not for sure, but does the Prague Ares look different
All right.
to you
What
guys?
exactly happened back there?
Well,
'Cause it looks different to me.
you all know how Frontier Nav uses the White Whale's trajectory data to simulate potential crash scenarios. Then cross-checks it with our probes to narrow down possible lifehold coordinates. Well, all that work paid off. We finally got enough probes in the ground to accomplish what we've been trying to do. In other words, we can isolate every possible landing zone and scan them to find the lifehold core.
What?
Oh-ho!
Are you certain?
That's what the eggheads tell me.
Tatsudo Dance of Discovery!
So what are we waiting for?
He has the terminal, dummy.
Lao? I don't get it.
Were you not just there,
I think I
Lynn?
do.
That's right. He took the terminal that was analyzing the data and deleted all the backups for good measure.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. He deleted all of the backups. Like, do you know how long that probably would have taken him? And okay, they did catch him in the act, but for him to have been able to complete the job is crazy. Like, that just shows, like, they had way too much trust in Lao, which, why would they have had this much trust in Lao this late in, where it's like, it's obvious he was up to no good just from the fake intel he gave us that led us to a trap, for one. For two, when he purposely sent his team away and let the ganglions get the special skell that we were keeping in the restricted hangar, why would he be allowed back in there? Seriously, to even get to the Prague Ares. Like, this is making no sense to me. Like, I don't know. You would think that there would just be way more security for that type of stuff. Why did they have so much trust in Lao after all the things he's done up to this point? That's the only thing that makes no sense.
We already started over. But the coordinates were calculated from a massive amount of accumulated data. Redoing all the work we did up until this point could take weeks, if not more.
Which means the lifehold would run out of time first, and then... poof.
Bingo.
Then we have no choice.
We have to find Lao and recover that terminal.
For now, let's assume he's headed for that ganglion stronghold we heard about north of Silvalum.
I just had a thought,
We'll
though.
need to hurry.
I just hope that Gajarg guy was telling the truth.
Bruh, he's right next to
Everything is
you.
riding on this mission. Don't screw it up. That goddamn good-for-nothing... What the hell is he after?
Vandam. I have an issue with him because this is the dude that is to blame for all of this. Not Lao. No. Vandam. He is to blame. I can make a whole case on why Vandam is to blame. But to be frank, he is the main one that's been privy to all these sneaky actions of Lao. And all these weird actions of Lao. From way back when he was getting mad at Lao for blowing off his missions. Honestly, the fact that nothing came up in his intuition the whole time is kind of ridiculous, since he's like literally the commander. Like, he is the main one who's giving out the missions, who's knowing what the results are, everything. This dude had no intuition about the fact that Lao was a mole, yet Elma, who witnessed a few things, was able to get an inkling of that. I feel like Vandam needs to take some responsibility because he already knew Lao was unreliable. He himself said he was unreliable way earlier on in the story. He's too much of a dad to the blades. It blinds him to their worst traits. I suppose, but he just never really seemed that fond of Lao to begin with. And it's like, even now he's talking about, what's this guy after? If you've been around the guy, I mean, I just feel like he should have some kind of inclination. Maybe even more so since he's like a father figure to the blades. Oh, thank you. You know, I try and do a little something for you guys. But yeah, I feel like it was just a failure on their part, even giving him access, knowing that he's an unreliable blade. Like, he should not have had such exclusive access to these classified things. If anything, like, I feel like the only one who really should have is Elma, because she's the one who they almost revere as an equal. But Lau? I just don't think he ever should have had the opportunity to be in those spaces. But hey. I'm debating whether or not I actually want to put Elma and Lynn with me or not. I guess I will, just for the sake of keeping things right, I guess. Just crazy they only restricted Nagi and not Gajarg, even though he's literally directly mentioned now twice in this chapter. Because Lau shaded his race, and then he's standing right next to Lynn, and she's like, I hope that Gajarg guy was telling the truth. And he just doesn't react. Now, what I don't like about this chapter is literally just the part getting to Lau. That's the only part that's kind of annoying. Going through the whole like little base and everything. But what do you guys think? Doesn't the Prague Ares look different? I could have sworn the Prague Ares looked like the Ares 70, not the Ares 90, but it looks more like the Ares 90. Am I tripping? I might be wrong. I might just be misremembering.
This reading. It's the Prague Ares. This puts its signature in the middle of the large chamber on the other side of this structure.
You think we found Lao then?
He can't be far. Let's go.
Okay.
This chill walk. Just strolling in.
I have no idea how to open this.
All right. Let's look around and see if we spot another entrance.
How about door up over there?
Hearing the wind just feels weird. Because this is the game that just pretty much always has music going. So like just hearing that wind feels awkward. Anyways, now if you were a lower level during this part, you'd have to fight all these.
Attack and win! Follow my shadow! Go me! Now close the gap! You can let us go! Lay down some cover fire! Start full!
I'm simulating the experience for you guys.
Start full play! No! Take this!
That's not so big. You can do it.
Nice! I feel light as a feather. Get your adrenaline going! Essence exchange! I feel great! Let me at it!
Shadow strike.
Hello.
Superior decoy round.
Primitive fools. That's Bean's favorite line, by the way. The primitive fools line.
That one was guaranteed.
Here we go.
See, these guys wouldn't be ignoring me if I was level 40.
No. Shadow fire.
Decoy round.
Starfall play.
Go!
Starfall Rondo.
Coyote.
Too easy. Then on the next one.
We got him. Let's move.
Nice work.
Will I ever stop
My cooking
excelling?
got better.
Seriously, you guys leveled up off of that?
They're not really planning to fight.
I'm sweating first.
Shield wall. Oh, I got a lot.
Dang, why'd Elma level up late compared to Lynn in HP? That's a bit shocking.
I'm striking first. Use a melee attack. Win. Let's keep it up.
I truly have no reason to kill them. But you know. Thanks for allowing me to use your machine. Well, this one's at least part of a squad mission.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
I figured you'd win. Why can't I get any power out of this thing? Oh, these wires are backwards.
Lynn forever having something backwards. Oh yeah, also, in case you guys haven't already noticed, this annoying siren goes off the whole time.
Incoming enemies. We should weaken them just to be safe.
Shield wall.
Close the gap. Starfall Rondo.
Stack up the head.
Pretty good.
Move in for the
But I
kill.
think
Like, okay, I think they know there's an intruder now.
here we go.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
They're off guard.
Stab you with a melee
This'll
attack.
be like you.
Imagine going valedictorian on some.
Freezing knife. Starlight Master.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Ghost Factory.
Probably the least cool HB phrase.
Leave this to me. Close the gap. Destroy. Giving them destroy.
Move in and strike.
Shadow strike.
You're in.
Starfall Rondo. Fire down. Starfall Rondo. Starfall Fire. Close the gap.
Space.
Scream Edge. Thermal paste down.
Well then, that was passable.
All of those materials may be useful in the future. Weird they just have all these items because these are like broken pieces from things. So imagine what it actually looks like. Well, I tried to make it longer for you guys, but we're still breezing through.
Somehow I knew something like this was going to happen.
We are in their
Clock's
base.
ticking. Take it down quickly.
I don't think they realize, but this is literally where
Didn't
the
have to be like this.
huge Zufar came from. Like, where Lao is where that came from.
Lay down fire.
Shield wall!
Dark Ball Pronto!
Focus fire!
What do you think it is?
Part of a machine?
Silly friends, it obviously keyed to big door from before.
I actually think he's right.
Okay. Wow. This way we can ride our skells in.
Exactly.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Honestly, it didn't even occur to me that we couldn't bring our skulls in here. We don't need them skulls. We got these hands and feet. Or should I say, these guns and swords and shields. Bruh. Did I go backwards? Yes. Look at this fool. Running up like it's gonna do something. Or did I go backwards? Alright, now I'm just confusing myself. We came in here. Or did we come in from there? Oh no, we did not come in from here. This is where we're supposed to go.
Expected no less from NLA's #1 team.
Actually, my team is #1. The one ran by me.
Lao!
Oh, it is the lighter color now. It looked black in the other scene.
The Ganglion really are afraid, you know. Even Luxar, their leader, trembles at the idea we might get our bodies back. That's why he had me stick around here, to keep you out of his tendrils.
You knew we had no choice.
So you already gave
we
the
had
terminal
to chase
away?
after that stolen data terminal.
None of this will matter soon. Once they destroy the Lifehold core and all of us with it, this'll all be over.
It's just an updated model.
You don't sound so excited anymore.
Of course I'm excited. Why wouldn't I be? We can finally stop living this goddamn lie. We'll all be free at last.
We'll all be dead, Lao. How does that free anyone? instead of reuniting with our real flesh and blood?
It's my favorite part.
Wrong. We're already dead, Lynn. Our flesh and blood burned away with the earth.
Listen, Lau. We don't have time for a debate here. We came here for that terminal, and we're taking it back with us, whether you like it or not.
Of course. You wouldn't want to hear this, would you? Or have them hear it. Fair enough.
How did he find out that truth, though? No, because he knew it already. That was his whole motivation. So he wouldn't have just found that out.
Let's go.
Wow, if you don't quit playing around in my skull.
They're not really planning on fighting.
Oh, never mind. This is not mine. We've well recorded down.
Shield wall!
Starlight Sister!
But I'm just getting started.
This is wrong. Humanity should have died out along with the Earth. We should have let nature take its course and accepted our fate.
You don't believe that, Lau. If you did, you would have never volunteered to work on Project Exodus in the
Oh,
first
he was
place.
part of Project Exodus.
Or on the White Whale's crew.
Well, I was a believer once. I honestly thought we could pull it off. I knew we couldn't save everyone, of course. Billions of people in that time frame. But a cross-section of races, religions? Yes, it felt like all the usual politics disappeared. People from different countries had to come together. There was no other choice. This was survival. So I signed up.
So what happened?
It was all lies. If you weren't rich, or connected, or part of the first world elite, you got left to die on Earth.
What?
Oh, yes. The only reason people like you and me got on board the White Whale is because they could use our skills, exploit our talents. But everyone else? All those countless souls boxed up in your precious Lifehold core? The same elitist bastards that decided they're the only part of humanity worth saving.
No.
If you don't believe me, ask Elma.
I can't say I agreed with how all the passengers were chosen. But I hardly see how it justifies this madness. We were acting to save the human race. I never understood why humans separate themselves off. By race, by class, religion, country, age. As if it matters in the end. On a genetic level, the differences are insignificant.
No, not insignificant. Not to humans. But really, how could you understand, Elma? Sorry, but I won't let those bastards purge what made us human. I'll kill us all first.
Lau, look. I admit I had no idea about any of this. But killing what's left of us isn't going to solve anything. It's you playing God instead of them. How is that fair?
Don't talk to me about fair. Is it fair what happened to my wife and little girl?
Oh.
That's why I volunteered. I didn't sign up for Project Exodus because I wanted to save the human race. No. I signed up for Project Exodus because I wanted to save my family. We knew there were no guarantees we'd be chosen, of course. We promised each other we'd accept our fate either way. But at least, this way, we had a chance. We had something to hope for. Hope was all we asked for. But there was never any hope. Not really. The decision was already made. We just didn't know it yet. These scum deserve to die, Elma.
No one deserves to die, Lau.
Tell that to Charmaine. and Chenchi. Tell it to everyone we left back on Earth. And you knew they'd seal the fate of all those people. And then you lied. You lied about why no one could know who made it onto this ship until after launch.
The decision came down to saving a subset of humanity or total extinction. I stand by that decision, and I'd do it again. Enough talk. I don't expect you to agree with every decision that was made in the past. But I won't let you destroy humanity's future.
Fair enough. I don't expect you to agree either. But that won't stop me!
It didn't have to be like this.
Number 1 team 2, huh?
I'm striking first.
Shield wall!
I have so much to say about that conversation.
I won't let you win.
No more fighting, Lau, and no more excuses. The data.
Go ahead, Elma. Go ahead and shoot, if you're so sure of yourself. Just don't hit the terminal. So, what's it gonna be? The chest or the head? You've got a 50-50 chance. The fate of all humanity hanging in the balance. Gotta love those odds. So, what are you waiting for?
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn. If I can shut down his MIM, there's still a good chance we can extract the data afterwards.
No, damn it, that's not even the point! We're all on the same side here!
You.
You too?
Thank you. Elma, listen. I understand Lau's anger. I lost my family to an accident a long time ago. But if someone promised me a chance of saving them, and that was all a self-serving lie, who knows what I would do?
Lily.
It's disturbing, and corrupt, and disgusting, and yet, that's exactly what makes us human. Maybe we really should have been wiped out of existence. But then...
Lynn. The data terminal. Take it.
What? But Lau...
I'm abandoning my little crusade. Guess I'm just as corrupt as anyone else.
Lau,
I changed my mind.
changed your mind.
I thought this was about them, but somewhere along the way, it became about me. And about revenge.
It's over now.
So go. The Lifehold core has built-in auto defenses. It'll take them some time to destroy it. If you hurry, you might still make it in time.
He's right, there's no time to lose. Lynn, can you finish the analysis here?
It's technically possible, but without the full NLA mainframe working on it, it would take way too much time.
Then we have no choice. Let's get back to the city ASAP.
Lau too. Come back with us to New LA.
Yeah, right. As if I could ever set foot inside that city again.
It won't be like that. Not once everyone knows the facts, at least. They might not agree, but they will understand.
You're naive, Lynn. They lock me up and toss away the key. Or worse, a lot worse.
Maybe, but that's on you. You have a lot to answer to. So either way, we're taking you back with us.
I'd rather be shot.
Come on, Lau. Let's go home.
Fine, whatever. But there's no time to evac me. You go ahead.
But that's... Alma.
He's right, Lynn. Time is running out. We need to move. And fast.
All right, then. Lau, we'll send some medics for you, okay? Just stay put. Until then, you're not allowed to die, you hear me? I'll see you back in New LA.
Sure. Great, you got it. Now would you go already?
Okay.
That looks so cool.
Tatsu will split special lunchbox with Lau. Because Lindley says Lau not allowed to die. So Lau stay alive for Lindley or else Tatsu kill him.
Not allowed to die. Of course I'm not. Even if I killed myself, I'd just wake up in a new Mim anyway. Charmaine, Chenchi, I'm so sorry, girls. It seems like Papa can't come to be with you just yet. Damn it. I'm sorry. You watch over each other until I get there.
You guys, what are your thoughts? I have a lot of them, but half of them I can't say until after the final chapter. I think, for me personally, and look, I try not to be too much of a political person, but I feel like something about that part hits a little bit differently with how things are going right now in the world. With how right now in America, it's so hard for just the everyday person, but it's like, but the rich people, the elites, and the people who are connected, everything's fine for them. And so I feel like there's a weird way that I can relate to Lau's anger towards them for the way they made their decision now, compared to, even though I still could relate before, it just feels it hits a little closer to home right now. Because you can draw a lot of parallels to real life right now that I just feel like maybe you could before, but not to the same extent. And I'm like, I don't know, like it hit a different emotional point with me, you know? And I feel like with what Lau was saying when he was like, no, actually that stuff does matter. It matters to us. I can't. There's more I want to say about that part, but I can't. I can't until after the next chapter. So I feel like when the story is over, if I can figure out what the timestamp was of that to this point, I want to try and clip that to where when we finish the whole of the base story, I want to come back to this and kind of talk about why I agree with Lau more than Elma. To doom the rest of humanity is a lot, yes, but I feel like I get where he's coming from because of something that's in the next chapter. So I like, there's something basically from that scene that I didn't pay too much attention to before, but watching it that time, it stood out to me more. And I can't talk about why until until we beat the game, basically. So I have to withhold majority of what I would say. But yeah, I want to clip that so that we can rewatch it and come back to this conversation and come back to our thoughts after we see everything. I'm not sure if it'll change with whatever the new content is though, but we'll see, I guess.
Tell me you got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. Let's get it analyzed.
Commander, hold on. Lau's still back at the Ganglion base in Caldros. He's seriously injured.
Yeah? And? What exactly are you getting at? I know you aren't suggesting we help that backstabbing bastard. He tried to kill you guys.
I am, but...
He's been through a lot, Commander. You know his story as well as anyone. When we signed off on Project Exodus, we knew there'd be cases like Lau. Potentially hundreds of them.
Wait, so they knew that too?
Look at Irina. She's still struggling with losing her brother. But we moved forward anyway, for the greater good of mankind.
Irina didn't try to kill us. In fact, she's been doing everything she can to help further Blade's cause.
Are you sure?
Hmm?
according to Gwyn, she's been acting strange. Reckless. Almost suicidal. He thinks maybe she wants to die.
It takes different forms, but it's coming from the same place as Lau. Of course, it's no excuse for what he's done, just putting it in perspective.
Fine. We'll bring him in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Commander.
I wouldn't get too excited about it. Especially after I break every bone in his body.
It's going to take a bit to complete the analysis. Let's regroup at the barracks.
The first time I ever did this mission, I immediately went to the next chapter. Just because, like, it kind of feels like that's what you're supposed to do. Because they're like, okay, we have the data, we need to do this immediately. And so I did. I regretted doing it that way, though. So we won't be. But I just want to say the fact that, because she just said when they signed off for Project Exodus, they knew there'd be cases like this, hundreds of them, and yet somehow this all was still able to happen. Seriously, when you guys thought it wouldn't be just one guy, it would be hundreds of people who might start acting crazy. Why is there not more, like, why are they not doing more for those people? Like, you can't tell me there were no therapists on the freaking white whale. How could you not account for something like that? Then again, it doesn't seem like there are, since Hope gets all those jobs. But I'm like seriously? And not to mention the fact that they have an extra layer of control, just because we see kind of earlier that whenever I had my damage happen to me and my arm got blown off my body, Lynn was able to shut down feedback through my nervous system while that was happening. The fact that there's that extra layer of something that could be done, I'm not gonna say it would be right, but I mean, it's weird. It's weird that certain situations weren't accounted for. Because it's not just Lao, it's not just Arena. We have done tons of side missions, and people who have not done the side missions, they're not gonna know. But there are so many people in NLA losing their goddamn minds about this situation. Like, let's just be real. And the fact that, you know, they're either just, you know, ignoring it or just not doing anything. I just feel like it's a failure on their part. Like, can you really get upset that this is happening when it's like you knew ahead of time that something like this would happen and did nothing to prevent it? Because I have to be honest, her saying that Arena part kind of put it into perspective. If it was me in this situation, the whole city seems half crazed, right? If it was me in this situation, like, I have a very like small amount of people that, you know, I might go crazy about if something happened to them. But if anything happened to those people and I was sold a lie, it's not like he went, like, they all said whatever happened, we'd accept our fate, right? But they were selling a dream to people that just maybe they could get their families through and they wouldn't have to lose the people they loved. If I found out that what they sold me was a lie, like, I'm not sure how that would affect me mentally. Being a person who has dealt with a major loss in my life, the immediate after effects of that kind of do take you out of yourself and make you do things and act in ways that you would have never thought you would before it happened. So that's where I'm like, I sympathize with Lao a lot more, because I can't say that I wouldn't be just as hateful if all the people I loved were taken away and then I found out that what I was fighting for was all a lie. So, just saying. In any case, we have a lot of side missions this time that are we're kind of like nearing the end of a lot of the storylines that have been going on around the NLA. Which, well, actually, maybe we're not, because we don't know what the post-game content is going to be like. But we're nearing the end of them as I know it, at least. I'm not sure where I want to begin, because I know we also have a lot of affinity missions to do too. Just not sure. Because we have Nail now, which we don't know what that's going to be. And I might hate it. We have Fog and Fry's affinity mission. Finally, we have Alexa's. We have Celica's. We have Yelv. I don't know if we obtained the right and left leg, though, of the Mimiosum, but either way, we gotta do it now. Anyways, that's a lot. That's more than normal. So I'm not sure if I want to start there or what. Oh, I guess I should also look in the barracks before I decide. We have Lynn. Dang, and we have Arena. You guys, we have a lot of affinity missions to do. Honestly, I kind of don't want to do them right now, though. After that whole scene, I feel like my brain just needs a minute because I'm thinking so many thoughts. Wow, but the only thing is, there is a mission that we should have gotten by now. And I'm like, why haven't we? Wait a minute. There's also another mission we should have gotten by now. AKA, it has to do with a lobster. I don't see that on the map, but maybe they just didn't include it on the map and I just haven't conveniently gone to that area. But I don't know. There's another mission we should have gotten. But we haven't gotten it. I mean, I'm fine with that, but I'm pretty sure we've jumped to that area with our skill a few times.
Just between us.
I don't know if they changed that or what.
Damn it.
Oh, and get this.
But that is a very heavy chapter. So I'm like, I just don't want to get into an affinity mission directly after that. I'm kind of trying to run around to see if anything will trigger in town. Because, I mean, there's supposed to be some Manons falling to their death at some point, too. Like, I could have sworn that happens at this point, because it's not a post-story mission.
No.
Oh, come on.
You gotta be kidding. Oops.
Why did that oops have such a lisp? Oh. Oh wait, I just said I wanted something not heavy, and then I go to the place where Manons are falling to their death.
Damn it! Am I too late?
Clearly.
You there! Did you see her jump, perhaps? Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
I didn't see it happen. She just happened to almost fall on me. Dang, imagine I was just cold and ruthless and was like, I'm staying out of this.
It's appreciated, you know? Always good to meet a friendly person on something like this. So my name's Aquar, you see? Believe it or not, I'm the very first man on Blade. As a mediator, it's my job to go around the city resolving trouble, okay? Especially when it involves other Manon.
That's good. It's good that they have that going on now.
So first off, your name is Riis, yes? Yes, I see. Let me ask this nicely, Riis. Are you the murderer? You are, aren't you? Right?
Now I feel like I should have stayed out of it.
Interesting. And judging from your calm tone, I think you're probably totally innocent. I know it makes no sense, but there it is. So, there's been a string of strange Manon killings lately, you see?
See? Other people are losing their minds. Vandam better wake up. Not everybody's as sane as him.
That's why I'm guessing this jumping incident here was actually some foul play, maybe? Take it from me. If a Manon wanted to end their own life, we wouldn't have the conviction or self-assurance to see it through, right? But even if they did, they certainly wouldn't go jumping off some crazy tall building, you know? That's crazy. Too crazy for Manon. We Manon are logical and thoughtful, yes? If we wanted to end it all, we'd probably invent a new euthanasia device. No pain, no fear. Efficient, right? Jumping is emotional and so irrational, no? It's not the Manon way. So, there must still be a terrible criminal behind this, don't you think? A criminal who may even continue to yearn for Manon blood?
Is that even sound logic, though? That just made me think. How would you try the other xenoforms in a court of law? Because they can stand here and tell you, oh yeah, Manon wouldn't do that because we're rational, blah, 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 blah. But, like, how can you prove that? Like, how can you prove that a Manon would never do this? If you're, like, you know?
You are Blade too, yes? Would you maybe help me on this investigation? You'll be rewarded very, very well, most likely. So, please? Oh, good. Jim told me to ask another Blade if I ever needed help, and it seems he was correct. I would ask you to start the questioning, okay? I have a specific human I want you to consult.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'll be investigating the scene. The culprit must have left some trace behind, right? Meanwhile, I want you to go to a ridiculously delicious business called Army Pizza, okay? So good. So good. If I remember correctly, the owner is named Powell. He was close to Duduma, who is the victim. Ask about her past, okay? Maybe what she liked, whatever you can learn about her. Thanks and good luck! I'm sure we'll crack this case together, don't you think?
We might not. Just kidding, yes we will. My Memoranium's maxed out. How could this be? That means I must have gotten Memoranium at some point and didn't even notice. Woohoo, we're all done. Now we can buy Gajarg a proper Rothian Photon Saber. Speaking of which, we gotta get our party together. We don't need Elma. Oh. We might not be safe with that. What? Who this? Oh, that's Mia. Oh, so who's this? Guys, let me know if you can still hear and see me, because I don't know. Things are getting kind of sus on my end. We don't want another outage. You can? Okay, good. That's Twitch, though. What about YouTube? We can hear... Okay, you can hear and see me? Okay. Okay. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah, we need Bose. Wait a minute. Am I sure that's Mia? Do you guys think that's Mia right there, or... Oh yeah, it is. It says help the rookie on their adventure. It's definitely Mia. So I guess we don't have to be post chapter 12 to get
That's
Mia.
crazy.
Oh right, I was gonna buy a weapon. Whoa, I'm too rich. Yeah, we need to spend some money. Okay, let's see. I'm only looking for 6 stars. Audacious Light Blade. Does Gajar give a thermal vibe? Or does he give an electric vibe? Please tell me, because I didn't know they had 2. Audacious Light Blade, though, that just sounds so... It's doing a bit much. You say thermal? Whatever I give him, he's just keeping for a while, so... Thermal it is. Okay. And a ray gun. Did 6 stars even make one? We'll see. Wait, was that? No. Wait. Delta Faith. We can get that already. Oh, wait. No, that's not the special one. By the way, Professor B made this. I don't know if you guys want to support a small business owner. But if you wanted to... Bruh. 6 stars didn't even make a ray gun. So how does Gajar even have one? I wonder if they have any of the other guns. Let's see. They do! They literally do. So why didn't they give him a saber and a sniper? Something that's actually made by the Rothians. How does he know how to use a ray gun if his whole race doesn't even make that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Bro, they don't even make Gatling guns. Do they make... They make dual guns. So you mean to tell me they could have gave this dude a sniper or dual guns? Both of those would have been better than him having a ray gun. Let's be so for real. And what about the psycho launchers? No psycho launchers. So he could have got a dual guns or a sniper. Let's see if the assault rifle. Or even an assault rifle. And it all would have made more sense than him having a dang ray gun. Now that is an oversight on the developers. And me and them need to have a chat because I need to scold them a bit about some things. Whatever. Now I don't know what gun to give him. Right? Right? And doesn't he seem like he'd pull off some epic shooting moves or something? Instead of having a big old ray gun? Like, come on now. Come on. I guess... Well, I don't... Okay, let me look at his arts for a second, because I don't know... I don't even know which thing to give him now. Oh! Beam Barrage deals weapon damage? I never realized that. I thought Beam Barrage dealt beam damage. But... Happy to be wrong. He doesn't even learn nothing special with this, other than Bahamut Wave. Deals weapon damage. So I guess we get to pick whatever. Okay, let me see his skills. If his skills relate to anything. Beam. Okay, we'll just give him beam, I guess. I probably already have a beam one, but whatever. Now let's see. Nullify beam reflect, ranged accuracy up, extend beam resistance down. Blah. Crush, gain TP, firing range up, potential boost. That's looking better. Like, to be honest, I don't even know what he does enough to really be able to make a good decision. I haven't paid enough attention to really build him any which way, but I guess there's also this one. Arts, gain TP. What does he need TP for? Okay, let me go back to his arts, because does he use a lot of that or not? Because there's Crush, and then there's the arts gain. Oh wait, I'm out in ground gear. I mean, I guess for this. Your mind was blown? Okay, that's different than what I've been like. Cause I know Suture Key in Discord, he was like saying he really wants to discuss it with somebody. I don't know if that's good or bad, Lena. I don't know if that's good or bad that your mind was blown. Alright. Just swapping some things for the look of it. We'll give him Crush, I think. That one. Wait, isn't that the same one as me? I don't know. Whatever. I think. Yeah, Bose and HB already have stuff, I believe. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, let me see what the heck I have. I could have sworn we picked up a level 60 sniper rifle at some point, but I guess not. Oh, he doesn't even have any gear. Oh, yeah, I was just waiting for the whole thing until we got it up. Because I wanted him to have his own stuff. Alright, alright. Just embarrassing level 43 sniper rifle. We can at least get him a better one for now. Let's see what HB has. What the? That's the best we have. Wow. I have my boys out here walking around embarrassing. I really need to stop hoarding away my riches. We'll start... Actually, no. Let's get the weapons, or I'm not going to remember to do that. Yeah, no spoils. These rifles suck. I mean, I prefer Bose to do electric because he has a lot of, like, I think stun things. I don't know. It's good to have them be two different elements, the melee and the ranged. Just in case there's something that reflects stuff. But these all have trash abilities that really don't matter. So, I don't know. We'll just give him this one. At least it's level 60 for now. mean, that's a good melee boost. But does that even matter for him, though? Ugh. Like, this dude's supposed to be focusing on the topples. Why would he need beam resistance? I don't know. Man. Once you're in too deep, you just see how much the options at Armory Alley suck. Whatever. Let's get Gajarg some good old armor. Only by 6 stars, though. Dang. That can't be it. Resist fatigue, extend taunt. So my guy wants to be out here taunting folks. I don't know if he's built for that. I guess we can try and build him for that. Why are they only level 55 though? How embarrassing. Physical attack plus. Guys, so he should be physical, not thermal. Unless something says something else. Bruh. We'll take the L on that. Get that melee attack, yes, please. Doesn't this outfit look so cool? Oh, he's gonna get eaten alive if anything with gravity comes for him, though. That's okay. We're not to the point where we need to really focus that much on our gear. Oh, I didn't realize that'd make him actually be wearing all that. Well, I guess we don't need to see that face right now, so it's fine. A true king. You guys are adorable. Let's see if I need any slots.
Yep, and get this.
I guess so. Man, my own armor is lame while I'm talking about them. We'll get it together in the post game. For now, we haven't had any issues. There's not really a reason to worry about it. Ugh, I don't have another potential boost. How weird of me. Well, I guess that was unnecessary. Just needed to spend some uranium. We'll see if there's any donation things. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be solving a whole murder case.
Hey.
New orders. Gosh, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I kind of want to do chapter 12 already. But we have our formula. Gotta also stick to that. These boring little missions. Honestly, it would be in our best interest to do the aerial mission first. But we're doing this murder one. So after we do this murder one, Yeah, it was. After we do this murder mission, we will go do Ario's mission. Because I want to try and grab Mia as soon as possible. And I'm pretty sure we have to do the Definitive Downfall first. If I'm not mistaken. I feel like that chapter is one of the ones where it's like, dang, you gotta take a break and like think your thoughts afterwards. And that's good.
Just between us?
That's where I was kind of saying, like, for those of you who played the other Xenoblade games, you'll want to wait to do chapter 12. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about it. Like, do they have these, like, things you can really, like, tie to real life the way this game does? I just don't know that they'd make me think in the same way.
Need something?
What a lava sauce! Another grenade pizza? I'm telling you people, I can only make them so fast. Give me a minute already.
That's the part where you start shutting down orders and just say we can't take any more orders. And leave it at that.
But no, customers keep flooding in and asking where their order is, and I don't know, okay? I don't friggin' know!
Calm down, boy. I mean, man. Sir.
Calm? Calm? How can I be friggin' calm? This joint's about 10 minutes from being overrun by a bunch of friggin' pizza crazed men, huh? Why are you even here, huh? What's your deal? Atwar sent you? Well, I ain't got time for this right now. That is, unless you want to go out and deliver this friggin' pizza for me. Do that and I'll tell you whatever you want. Okay, buddy? Now scram!
Not a delivery monkey.
Yeah? Well, I ain't got time for...
What does that word say? Oh, loiterers. I thought the L was an I. What?
So make like an egg and beat it.
Like an egg?
Need something?
Seriously, the same lines?
Man, you are a friggin' godsend. Here, order up. One grenade pizza for a man unnamed Mikau. Should be on that huge friggin' ship up there somewhere. Oh, Mikau's a regular. So try to be friggin' polite. Now move out. Deploy that pizza. Hop, hop, hop.
Too much. I get it's called army pizza, but you took it too literal. Well, since Lena said we'll for sure run away, we're probably not going to get to chapter 12 for a while. We actually have so much to do before getting to chapter 12, so...
Fascinating, right?
We shall remove the thought from our mind. Who is this for? Oh. The member cannot be an active party. She's not. We already eliminated her from the bunch. I should say, did a lot of little things that I wouldn't remember to repeat if anything were to happen.
Yummy, isn't it? You're late, yes! Very, very late! Hurry up and pizza me now!
Bruh, I oughta...
Are you pizza? Pizza? You are dead to me right now, yes? Wait! Is this some sick plot to starve me to death or something?
What? No apology? Unbelievable! Was this maybe an intentional snub?
Now, I wouldn't be mad if he got thrown off the building next. Aw. Lena, you better hurry and get that back before you can't wear it anymore.
Oh, what? You have some complaint, right? I am livid. Grudges over food last a lifetime. I demand a discount. An apologetic discount full of contrition and maybe percents off.
Dude. Not gonna lie, if I got this, if this, yeah, no, I would have walked away already. Aww.
Is this because I'm a man? Yes? Are you making light of me because we seem so meek to you? You're a monster.
Meek? Okay. First point. So you guys know how, when that man fell off the building, Aquar said the reason why that person wouldn't have jumped off the building was because Manon are logical and rational. I think this dude right here, who's part of the same exact mission, just shot down that reasoning. Right in the foot. If I could just record what's happening right now, if I was the ops, I could just play that and be like, does this sound logical and reasonable to you guys? Like, bruh, literally, the person who committed these crimes could get off on these crimes. Do you guys remember who the culprit is? If you do, then I can say, but if you don't, I won't say.
That's it, right? Just leave the pizza and get out. Ow, 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 ow.
I would have took the pizza back and gave it to the next man on in line. Don't believe any of these so-called rational beings. Just look at the Orphe. Right? They love to say they're so rational and then be the weirdest of the xenoforms.
And tell Powell to hire a better. So long, up you go. Goodbye forever.
The way this ray gun on my back would have been pointed at that man on.
That's right, yeah?
It's a good thing this isn't Baldur's Gate, you guys.
Fascinating, right?
Right? So dramatic. But if you work in food service, or if you ever have, you know, they can get dramatic for sure. Acting pretty human to me. I delivered your pizza, but I wanted to be an accomplice.
About time.
Thanks to that man on.
Phew! Finally I can catch my breath. Looks like you finished up too. I tell you, no beast on Mira is nastier than a hungry man on. So how bad was it, huh?
Dude, I'm just gonna say, he sucked.
Appreciate you taking that friggin' bullet for me. It's been like this ever since I lost the missus. I'm 2 hands short for everything.
Oh, I do want to say, y'all, I don't know how much y'all talk to the NPCs in your playthroughs, but there is a point where the missus is gone. So, you know, that is something that actually happens. And if you talk to the NPCs, you'll notice, like, hey, what happened to her?
Days like these, it's real apparent just how important she was, to the shop, you know? Yeah, sorry. Gotta buck up. Got tomorrow's pizza and the day after to be worrying about. So, what was it you wanted to know about? Far away. You helped me out, now it's my turn.
Dude. Maybe they did this on purpose, just to point out how right Elma was when she was saying, like, it's happening to more of it than just Lau, because the timing of it all.
Strange. No, not that I remember. The Duma comes in, orders the usual, and walks it down same as all of them. But now you mention it, I haven't had any orders from her in a while. Did something happen? What's all this about? What? You serious? That cheery pizza nut went and jumped off a friggin' building? There ain't no way that. No, wait. You got in a fight right here in my shop.
Suddenly you recall this? You just said she came and ate the pizza same as usual. Now all of a sudden, after you know what exactly I'm investigating, you remember a fight she had with someone else. Very interesting.
Some blade named Jerome. Think they bumped shoulders or something stupid like that. She seemed real down after that, but suicide, that's hard to swallow. Still, I guess it might be worth looking into.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
If you guys remember the Sonic Adventure playthrough, you'll remember that line. Maybe.
Got about as much as I'm likely to get here, yes? Did you find anything? The victim Duduma had been fighting with Jerome? That sounds suspiciously like a suspect, right?
Did you learn anything on your end?
It's almost certain the victim, Duduma, was killed before she allegedly fell, you see? It looks like a professional job, doesn't it? And since Jerome is a blade, well, you can see where I am going with this, right? It's certainly enough to justify bringing him in for questioning as soon as possible, isn't it? Although I had a dinner date with Yu tonight at Army Pizza, you know? But I guess this isn't the time for that, huh? No. Sorry, Yu, but dinner will have to wait, won't it? Whoever I wind up with is lucky to have me, you say?
That is not what I said.
But Yu is the serious professional type, you see? She'd so kill me if I ditched work to be with her. I need to focus on the case for now, okay? Okay. I'll give you a quick call, okay? Just a moment. Hello, Yu. I'm really sorry, but I can't make dinner tonight. I'm at a crucial point in this case, you see? That's okay, isn't it? Right. Yes, that's right. Okay. Thank you, Yu. Aw, Yu. I feel like I could do anything after hearing your encouraging words, you know? Okay, talk soon. Yes, love you too. Bye-bye. Phew. I'm lucky to have a girl who's understanding about my work, aren't I? Now can I lead the way to Jerome, you said? Right. Sorry, yes, so sorry. Jerome should be down near one of the commercial district storage areas, I think. I'll meet you there.
Oh, see Daisy.
You know what this Aqua jerk's on about? Guy actually claims to be a blade. Ha! As if. But you're not with him, are you?
I showed you my resident registration data, right? Or do you think that's a forgery as well?
Yeah, I bet you little freaks know all about how to forge something like that. Just don't go thinking the rest of us humans aren't onto you, men on liars.
Men on liars. That's the best you could come up with. So what'd you fight with the Duma about?
What, that? It was nothing. I was waiting in front of Army Pizza like normal, then she starts ranting about me cutting in line. I just put her in her place a little. Thought the love started not to mess with us humans. I don't know nothing about no suicide, but sounds to me like she had a guilty conscience. Or maybe it was some kind of divine punishment.
For yelling at you for cutting in line? Seriously? Divine punishment for that?
And if you keep bugging me, little man on, you might find yourself next in line for a smiting. I've had enough of this. Don't ever talk to me again. Listening to you little monkey stammer and squeak makes me want to crush you like a bug.
Man. No, I won't say that.
That sounds like sufficient motive, doesn't it? If I follow him, he should notice. But he might pay less attention to a human. Would you mind seeing where he goes?
Do your own dirty work. No, that's mean. I'll tell him.
You don't mind? Just like that? Wow. You really are the perfect partner, you know? Right then, time to get moving, yes? There's a park that way, isn't there? Maybe Jerome headed there.
Damn it.
Wait, what? Like, bro, why am I still seeing Foz Dyke around? Why are you here?
Hey. Oh.
I need that mission to happen already.
About that.
It's not my skill. I love the hands on this one. It's like, even if you didn't have a weapon equipped, you could just scratch somebody with them claws. I mean, we don't get to do that, but you know. What exactly am I supposed to do? Oh man, we have to gather info.
Oh yeah?
Oh, she's sitting on the bench. What are you doing sitting
wrong?
down?
Wow.
It's been a gradual process, but it seems the prejudice many humans once held towards xenoforms is beginning to fade. How do you figure, Eliza? The number of humans who have visited the Manon ship has grown quite dramatically. Have you guys noticed more humans up there? I've noticed still the same one human, Vera, who been there the whole time since the Manon have come here. It's deeply gratifying to see our efforts bear that fruit at last. But I could not have reached this point without your assistance and Alice's devoted support. I owe you both a great deal of gratitude, and I hope you will continue to be a force of true freedom and equality in New LA. Dude, I understand being an activist and hoping for the best, but you can't get to that point where you're delusional about the results you are putting forth. I'm literally investing a murder case of a man on right now. And even if Jerome didn't do it, he still shows that the prejudice is alive and well. You see, once you start having these delusions about, you know, progress, that's when progress stops being made. Tensions are as high as ever. Really? Right. If not at their like peak right now. It just was like a slow build up, and now it's gotten, you know, to a point where it's real extreme. What the heck? Where's this info at? Man. 'Cause if I don't find it, I surely will move on and do another mission.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we got it. Fog? You're the wrong person. What are you doing scouting Jerome? Oh, hello, Riis. Dude. What are you doing? Good talk. So, I'm thinking about something. Guys, I don't like fog that much. This looks like water, but it's actually a gel designed to cushion impacts. This is what you're doing as Jerome is sitting over there with his hands tied behind his back. You're thinking about the fact that this gel looks like water? Oh my goodness. I've heard that when it hardens, it becomes like those giant crystals that surround the outer walls of New LA. I'm not sure I believe that. There's a rumor that you could inject a coagulating agent into it that would cause it to instantly harden. I was just internally debating whether or not I should test that theory out. This dude. Go ahead, do it. I thought the matter might intrigue you. I just feel so bad right now. That you just see tiny Jerome in the background. I just can't. Please, go ahead and test it out yourself. I'm going to watch from far away. You bore my very soul, Fog. You're not going to do it, are you? Figures. If you had, I'm sure Director General Chassan, Secretary Nagi, and Commander Vandam would have come down on you like a ton of bricks. On me? Please. Maybe on you. Risking one's life and career to satisfy an idle curiosity would not be the wisest choice. So I guess we'll resist the temptation to try it for now. I wasn't tempted, my guy. But let's get to the bottom of this on some other day. And at some other place. All I can do is just shake my head to shake out the awkward feeling he just gave me. Meanwhile, this is going on. While I stand there listening to Fog's silence, this dude is handcuffed with a bomb on him in the background. I just can't. Wow, what the hell? What'd I do to deserve this? Was it those men on? Oh, those little freaks, I knew it! I knew it! You don't know how this happened to you? Imagine I just walk away. That'd be messed up. Man, what's going on with you, Jerome? Sorry I was in that boring conversation for so long. You were with that man on. I don't know what happened. I was eating. Then I suddenly just passed out. And when I woke up here, I had this bomb attached to me. I believe him. I mean, how would he do this to himself? Thanks for believing me. It is the truth, I swear. I knew you were different from that damn man on. Anyway, you gotta help me disarm this thing. Mimio or not, I don't want to die. You have to save me. Please. Diving into the lake might weaken the blast. As tempted as I am to see what happens if I say that. I should not. We'll try and defuse the bomb. Oh, thanks, buddy. So, you do know something about this kind of bomb, right? Not particularly. Really? You do? Then my life's in your hands. You really do know what you're doing. So far, so good. Now hurry up and get this thing off me. The bomb, it stopped. You disarmed it? I'm gonna live? Maybe at some point I picked up information on how to defuse a bomb? Cause what? Oh, thank. Ugh. Ugh. Why even put the bomb on him? Like, seriously. Why put the bomb? If you were just gonna poison the man.
Did you hear? Oh.
Lag, lag, lag. I can't wait till I get a Switch too.
Don't do anything reckless. Fine, Jerome? What happened? Why are you so pale? What? He was rigged with explosives? And you defused him, but he died anyway?
I'm sorry. Why are you retelling it like that? It's supposed to be serious.
Poison or something, maybe? That's terrible. This mystery just keeps getting deeper and deeper, doesn't it? But thank you. Without your help, we'd have lost some critical evidence, wouldn't we? How contact forensics and have them take a look at his body, okay? We will arrest whoever is responsible, won't we? I swear it, yes. Yes, sworn. Sorry, I've got a mail, it seems. And Yu's the only one with this address, so... This photo! It's Yu! She's been strung up in the Weeping Whitewood over in an asylum! And there's a sparkle ripping at... Right! I've got to go save her, yes!
No way we're saving her. Man, that's Jerome though. Just to go on and die anyways.
Did you hear?
I mean, I'm not sure why they think that would have gotten rid of the evidence, because he still would have had body parts just laying on top of the jail at the bottom of New LA. Truly, truly a pointless waste of time. Figure we might as well wait. Don't worry about the future, it's alright. We can get any treasure our hearts desire now. Well, I guess not biological ones, but who cares about those? Reminds me of that case from Ace Attorney. Oh, where the guy was already dead from the poison. Whew. Ace Attorney is fun. Did you save her, Aquar? Nope, she's dead.
It was always so warm, no? Now she's as cold as frozen pizza.
Well, we definitely know it was a human who did this, because no one else would have the means to get here. We know how much of a trek it is for an Orphean, a prone, and well, maybe the Azaru Bogan would, but would Azaru Bogan be able to string somebody up? No. A human committed this crime. The prone and the Orpheans would have died on the way here.
You had a promise. You and me, you know. We were gonna make our own pizza. I even built an oven in my house. I thought we could. But now... It's a note, no? Maybe from whoever did this? Are you angry, little Manon? Bitter? Good. Your hurt won't go away until the flames of hate burn everything to ash.
This just shows how delusional Eliza is about the relations between humans and Manon right now.
Whoever did this knew me, right? They did this to you because of me? I expect I'll be next, right? They clearly want me dead. I think I may know who did this. I just need to see what the forensics say. Alright? This isn't over until the one who murdered you pays, but I need to be sure, yes? Yes, completely sure. I'm headed back. If something happens to me, find my coworker Jim, won't you? Talk to him. I'll be counting on your support. Okay?
Poor you. Her date gets canceled and then she gets tied up in Weeping Whitewood of all places. It doesn't even have the nice Noctula background music. What a shame. This is not Baldur's Gate. Oh, does it say I'm playing Baldur's Gate? Seriously, again? Don't worry, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. There you go. Yeah, what game is this though? Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition.
I've gotta hear this.
Get a load of this.
Excuse me, but are you Reese? Thought so. I'm Jim. I work with Aquar. He left me a message to give to you. He said to meet him in Keegan Ridge, over in Oblivia, ASAP. You wouldn't happen to know what this is about, would you?
I mean, I see no reason not to tell him. The killer already knows that we're investigating him, so I mean, if Jim becomes aware, what difference does it make?
Yu's dead? So that's why he looked so frantic. Damn it, Aquar, you could have told me. Maybe I could have helped you for once. But I guess you're the only one who can help him now. Not very optimistic, are you?
I've seen some crazy things.
Still, I suppose a level head is for the best. Someone has to balance out that loose cannon Aquar, after all. I'll leave Aquar to you. If he goes off the rails, I'm trusting you to reel him back in.
No way.
I mean, why can't he do it though? Oh, I thought I saw something in Cauldros. Oh. I guess at the start of all my streams, I'm gonna have to change the category on Twitch because I have my default category just set to games and demos. So why it goes to Baldur's Gate every time I stream is beyond me. But I don't pay enough attention to Twitch to really know what the reason for that is. Or how to fix it, meaning I'll just have to manually change it every time. Here he is, guys.
Hey, I know you. It's, Reese, right? Your timing's perfect. Think you could help me out with one more little job? I've gotta bury this man on, but the hole's taking forever to dig.
Wow! So he's just that comfortable with the fact he's killing the man on? Or he's just casually telling it to me?
guy named Aquar. Thought he was a blade, but really he was just a dumb, hungry animal like the rest of his kind. He said you were helping out with his investigation, yeah?
So why do you think I will help you? Right, too bold.
When I think about it, that makes you the same as him, don't it? Ha ha! Well, you're late to that party, pal. Aquar scarfed down a special grenade pizza and went back to that great UFO in the sky. Ha ha! Little idiot's brains turn off the moment they see a pizza. Well, he got a blast of salami and cheese, alright.
Be serious.
Plus a little something with a real kick. The Duma, Jerome, Yu, Aquar, every last one of them got the house special. They all died with the taste of grenade pizza fresh on their tongues. Surprised? Was I not the main dish you were expecting? Ha ha ha.
Actually, you were exactly the main dish I was expecting. Do I need to find his motive? I mean, they were working this man to death while he's grieving the loss of his wife who helped him with the business. And with how rude that Manon was to us, like, if he was getting treated like that every single day, it's clear why the man lost his mind. I don't really need to question it. But I'll question it.
You can try to keep up that cool facade, but I hear your soul screaming. But hey, you want a story? I'll tell you one before I send you to hell. The Manon killed my wife. Aquar killed my wife. But dying for his crime isn't enough. I'll follow him to hell and poison him again. Since you're helping him, that makes you guilty by association. I don't care if you're a blade or the director general. You became my enemy the moment you chose his side.
Thanks for that audio file, yes? Who's the idiot now, Powell?
What?
Is something wrong with your ears, maybe? I said you're the idiot here, didn't I?
No, but how?
Did you really kill this man's wife?
No. Whatever happened, Powell has twisted it around in his head, you see?
Twisted? You animals are the twisted ones. Your kind tortured my wife day after day, and then you decided to finish the job. Or don't you remember demanding that she replace your pizza over a couple lousy slices of salami?
Have you lost your mind, Powell? Maybe you should remember the situation you're in here.
So Aquar was a Karen Manon?
How are you even alive? I saw you eat that grenade pizza with my own eyes.
Actually, I owe this one to you, don't I? First of all, you kept Jerome in one piece. This allowed forensics to find the poisoned pizza in his stomach, you see? And that, got me investigating, you know? Turns out Doduma, Jerome, and Yu all had something in common. They all called in an order to Army Pizza just before they died.
I can't believe I was set up by a mindless little Manon.
I believe you Earth folk call this chickens coming home to roost, yes? Or was it turkeys?
Oh, ain't this just like your kind? You weasel your way into human business and end up ruining everything. I'll never forgive you for taking my wife from me. You'll die for what you did. They used to call me the Hellfire Margarita back in the army. It's time to show you how I earned that name.
You came just in time, Reese, didn't you? We've got to stop Powell for good, haven't we? This is for you, and everyone killed.
stood in my path. Bear me no ill.
I was gonna say, where'd Aqua?
You killed Powell, yes? Then the case is closed, isn't it?
I would have preferred to arrest him rather than kill him, but I don't know, I guess it wasn't an option.
I bet you would have been proud of me. Whenever I'd get down, she was there to shake me out of it, you know? To get mad and tell me to go back to work. So yes, I think she'd be proud. Thank you. It's times like this when that sort of encouragement is needed most, right? My detective career isn't over, no? As you say, there's much more I can do, isn't there? And I'm sure you would be right beside you telling me to keep at it, yes? I need to make sure she can look down on me and always be proud, right? I'm headed back to the city, okay? But maybe let me give you this before I go? It's thanks. To you, we pinned down the killer's identity, you know?
What would have happened if we didn't save Jerome? I think we still would have found out who the killer was.
You're the best partner a detective could ever ask for. But still, why would Powell do this? None of the people he hurt were responsible for what happened to his wife, were they? All the men on who died just loved the food he made, you know?
Didn't he say you guys worked her to death?
I guess that's all over now, though, isn't it? Such a shame.
What do you guys think about that mission? You think men are unreasonable when it comes to pizza. That they are. I don't know. That's why I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have had to kill Powell. Like, there's been other situations where we end up arresting the people. But, I don't know. After experiencing how that Manon treated me for doing basically nothing, I just feel like, I don't want to say Powell was justified, but I mean, I could see where he was coming from. The Manon don't seem to understand empathy, right? But like, they do enough to feel for each other. I could see how someone would be driven over the edge by them. Yeah, me too. Cause I'm like, if I already told you guys, if it were me, my ray gun would have been pointed at that Manon. I'm not gonna act like a good guy there. So like, imagine experiencing that day in and day out to the point where your wife is overworked to the point of collapse, and like, it was just that one Manon that was just the final straw, getting mad over 2 slices of salami. Oh yeah, I see where he was coming from. Morality aside on that one, but I would have just went straight for Aquar. Not everybody around him. That's a bit much, but when somebody snaps, you can't tell them how to snap.
We must speak.
Oh, Riis. Good. Processing the data took time, but I'm finally close to the information about my sisters. Once I have that, I should be able to free them. Ha ha! A powerless little Definian like you believes she can thwart her mother's ambitions? Not alone, but with Riis's help, absolutely. Right? I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to overcome any trick or trap she throws our way. And what will a single human do? There's... okay, hold on, Fortune. There's actually 3 humans here and 1 Rothian. That's a pretty good amount. That pathetic creature is just another marionette dancing at my command. She isn't like us Definians. If you look in her eye, see her confidence and resolve, and still feel nothing, then I pity you, Mother. Alright, the analysis is complete. What? Could Mother and so few Definians really control all of my sisters? If this is true, then freeing my sisters should be easy. We just have to dispose of the 3 Definians in that base. Oh! You honestly think that thing there is capable of defeating the 3 sisters? They are my finest masterpieces among all Definians. If you so much as approach them, your death will be assured. I imagine this will be the last request I ever make of you, Riis. That's not true, but, you know. Will you put an end to my kind's long history of deception and subjugation? Yes, gladly. The Definian have gotten quite annoying as time has gone on. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. I'll obtain the access code to the base from Mother now. That should allow you to face the 3 sisters. You want to know the access code? Well, I'll give it to you under one condition. Kill that traitor and return me to my daughters! Do this and I will tell you all you wish to know. Oh, that's fun, Lena. You'll get to see if we make the same choices. I'm just gonna ignore her. So be it. In time you will die alongside that traitor. I have all your data, Riis. There is no hiding place that can keep you safe. Ignore Mother's words. Once she no longer has my sisters to command, she'll be powerless to act on any threats. More importantly, I figured out the encryption system. Our pompous AI itself is what's protecting that data. So if we can find a way to erase her personality, we'll have our access code. Erase her personality. Fiend! Would you really kill your own mother? Could you weak-willed Definians survive my loss? I'm not afraid to find out. Ha! Empty bravado! You Definians need me! But enough talk. If you're capable of ending me, then do it. What are these screens of that she's showing? Ugh. Hey, Riis, what do you think I should do? Should we kill her or look for some other way? Let's take her out. I see. No, you're right. I'll do it. My, this certainly is a surprise. I never thought one of my daughters would dare buck my control. Was it contact with humans that brought this about? Is this the power the ganglions so fear? Well then, I suppose any further struggle is futile. End my life with your own hands, my daughter. This may be a strange thing to say, Mother, but thank you for all you've done for us. I have the code. And Mother is gone. Now if we can just take down the 3 sisters, passing on Mother's will to the others, the organization driving them all to crime will crumble. Their base is in Cauldros. Oh, and I know their combat abilities are far beyond my own, so be ready for a tough fight. Oh brother, the fireworks have started. We may find ourselves having to end the stream after this mission. Yeah, because my mic is definitely picking that up. I hate this holiday. I truly hate this holiday. And it's not even the 4th, dang. They have this thing in my city where there's like this fireworks show that they do the day before the 4th. Where, yeah. And it's pretty close to me. And so therefore, once the fireworks start ramping up, it's gonna get a little bit noisy. Not to mention the people who've been doing fireworks every single night. Easy peasy. Yeah, people use them fireworks all freaking month, but tonight it's going to get very, very, very annoying. Tonight and tomorrow night is going to be very annoying, but tomorrow night I do plan on watching the fireworks. Because I do like fireworks. They're pretty. I just hate how loud they are. If there could be silent fireworks, that would be amazing, but for some reason, no one has invented that. I still remember getting hit in the foot with a firework. That was like, what, 2 years ago? Any success in infiltrating the Three Sisters' quarters? What? There's a barrier blocking your way? I remember that security being in place when I was still there. You'll need to find 3 keys distributed between the Definians and Milsati. Though I doubt they ever dreamed they'd be invaded, so you may find them just lying around nearby. In any case, once you obtain 3, you should be able to pass through that barrier to the sisters. Yeah, so basically what happened was... my dad was doing fireworks, right? In the yard. And one of the fireworks just went the wrong way and shot at me. It almost would have hit my chest, but I had the reflexes and blocked it, and it fell down to my foot. It burned. It burned. There's still like a dark, you can't really tell that there's a scar. It really just looks like the skin's just darker there, but yeah. My hand had a burn for a while too from blocking it. Now it's just a funny story. Mind you, I was nowhere near him when he did the firework. I was literally just coming outside. Yeah. Yeah, they really do. Alright, we need 3 keys. Focus, all focus. Oh, we gotta go all the way out there? Hey, Okay, I'm just gonna follow ball because I'm a bit confused. Ah, really? Follow ball? No, that's not what I'm asking about. Whatever. If you just kill everything. Come undone. I think I'll kill everyone. That's a real song. Oh, I can't say who it's by. I mean, if I can find it, I guess I will. I legit do not know who that song is by, though. From what I've accepted to have been my emo phase. Weird that there's items from the squad mission in this place, of all places. I guess that shouldn't shock me. Anyway, she said no Sadi had the key, but we've yet to encounter them. Okay, I'll try and find it for you guys. It's a bit much, though. Just it's, when I find it, I'll add it to the soundtrack. Thankfully for me, those must have just been some test fireworks, because I haven't heard anymore.
It begins.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Use an aura.
Then counter.
Our pipe doesn't
Dark
fight
Bolt.
Well then, that was passable.
Oops. No. Where are the Nosati even at?
I'm striking first. Use a melee attack to stagger them.
Y'all better listen to my soul voices.
Dark Bolt Pronto.
I'm in charge here.
Attack it, Ring. Superior decoy round. Wild smash.
Dark Bolt Pronto. Close the gap.
Superior wild. Now eat leg and stay down. Furious flash. Shoot down. Spiral. That one was guaranteed.
Ooh, I got a file from him. Nice. This isn't helpful, though. I feel like we've gone to all their little bunker thingies. And are coming up empty-handed here. Ah, Definian.
Here we go.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
I just can't get over how lame that thing is.
Win.
That one was
Nice work.
guaranteed.
How threatened would you feel? If some guy that's like 5'8" with glasses comes up to you and it's like, I'm gonna go valedictorian on you. Just that's just the worst of his sayings, man. Ah, Milsadi guard.
Here we go.
I'm curious how you compare.
Well then.
Nice
I would
work.
think that guy's crazy. Ah, we got a key. How lovely. Ooh, Turbo, have you beat this guy with your strongness? It's so pretty. Ah, I hate that. Pretty, pretty robot. Man, I keep thinking of songs. Never seen him before. Ah. A golden, beautiful satyr. I want a hollow figure of that. What the heckity heck? I came here for no reason. Y'all have nothing. Zero, zilch, nada, other than a pretty robot. I would go for the kill, but... Oh, wait a minute. That's not a definitive clone down there, is it? It is. Let's get her. If they pull the satyr in, I'll try and fight it, but I'm not that dumb. Oh, she got the white bodysuit. Okay, girl, I see you doing your thing, doing your big one. Trying to spice it up. She's not even doing nothing, though. Embarrassing. Dress that cute for what? Oh! Can't believe I didn't see that there. Well, I think we have all our keys. Just standing there acting cute. My cat has woken up from her nap. She may soon bug me. To do... Well, to open the door. So be warned. Yep, she's clawing my chair. I'll be right back. He always wants to come in here just before my stream starts. I kid you guys not. She will be gone doing her own thing, and then right before I'm about to start streaming, even though this time, literally, my stream got moved, she'll just start clawing at the door just to want to get let out, like always at like the 2-hour mark, it seems like. Aw, man, I still need one more key. Ugh, I thought I had them all. I guess one of those keys is just for that extra barrier. Wait, what the?
Here we go.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
Cover
Even fighting alongside you? Roth must be proud of their leader.
It's because I crossed swords with you. Harmony is born in battle.
Gajar, such a regal voice. I'm glad they were able to get the same voice actor for Gajar to do his lines like during battle and everything, or after. Embarrassing, you assassins are just standing in a bunker.
It begins.
I'm curious. I shall provide cover fire.
Do some work.
Well then, that
Nice
was
work.
possible.
Why did it make that sound as if I completed some kind of objective? More.
I'm striking first. Use a melee attack.
Shield wall. Arcing home.
Keeping them
I like it a lot.
Wow.
Oh. They got some skills. Ooh, we got a file. Wonder what it's for. Probably some basic lame old weapon. Honestly, those weapons you can make are kind of just completely
Into
useless.
the fray.
Level 62. Oh, what are you doing being big and bad? Fire flare. Bottom. Fine.
I need to buff up first. Wow.
Do better with these enemies. Sheesh. Oh. Can't open that. That's it though? Seriously? Okay. Sadly, I can't tell where I came from. Oh, a tyrant one.
Let's really tussle now.
I don't remember there being a tyrant Definian. Why are y'all dying right now? What the hell? Why are we all dying right now? Actually.
Who's in on the next one?
Close quarters.
Where'd she go?
Shield wall.
Right here.
Fire.
Bruh, where'd this Galder come from?
Furious blast. Feel like stack up the hits. Move it for the kill. Take down shot. That one was guaranteed.
Well, we got some stuff. Some good stuff. But where was that? Guess over here. Oh, I guess we found another way to where we were supposed to go. Even though we didn't get the last key. Nope. We made it. Ugh, I thought I smelled something. Looks like the livestock has wandered in. Indeed, sister. Though this clever little animal is the one who took Mother. She came back of her own accord. She must be just dying for a beating. But it is so surprising a life born solely to serve as a tool for our use. Such a creature should come to accept its punishment and spare us the inconvenience of hunting it down. So as a special reward, let us kill it ourselves. Are you ready, my sisters? By all means, let's be done with this soon. It's nearly time for tea. A nice bit of exercise before snack time sounds fine. I'm ready to rend some flesh. Then let us begin. You there, Animal, you may use these final breaths to curse your birth as a lesser organism. Let's kill some sisters.
They're not really planning to fight me.
Oh, please. Level 38?
That's a little warm up.
How embarrassing.
Close quarters.
Moving on the next one.
Those were who was controlling the whole Definium race. I just fought a stronger one 2 minutes ago. Arius, Judah, answer me. They're dead. My sister's voices gone silent. Now fall and die. But no, that only means we need to apply a greater force to training you, to breaking you. That's how it has always been with each new race of primitives. You are no different, and you will bow as the rest. Am I gonna bow as the rest, you guys? Grr, the fireworks are back.
They're not really planning to fight me. Let's impair them as a little warm up. Shield ball!
Crazy that they're ranking up all of a sudden. Sure was taking forever before. Little treasure action. That's it? Didn't she run that way? Yeah, this is a mission on the longer side. At least you guys know that before deciding when you want to do it. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We get to fight the Rexoscal. This dude used to be very hard for me before I was like super deep into like the character builds and everything. This was a hard boss. So imagine my surprise at my next playthrough where I killed it like it was nothing. It's pretty crazy. We'll see how we do against it now. We have traveled far and subjugated the inferior races of many planets together with our mother, Fortune. It is as a law of the universe, and surely livestock cannot be happy without the hand of a master to guide them. Are you really incapable of seeing even so obvious a truth? Well, I do have an eye patch on. I really can't see too well. Then you acknowledge your own inferiority. No matter, livestock never understands until the whip meets their back. Ooh, I didn't like that. We will teach you that now, so thoroughly that even you might get it.
That probably counts as large.
Hilarious.
Attack at range!
This should not be. You are an inferior organism. We are absolute masters. It is a law of the universe. Mother told us so. Oh, Mother Fortune, aid your daughters now. As much as I find that little song that plays at the ganglion bases to be boring, it is pretty fitting. It goes with all like the techie stuff that are normally in their spaces. I can no longer hear Mother. Tell me this, Riis, before you go. Yes, we have deceived you. Yes, we've claimed lives. But that is our job. In this finite universe of ours, it is the sacred duty of superior beings to weigh the value of all life. Do you truly believe that humanity, in its weakness, ignorance, and hubris, really merits survival? Even at the cost of eliminating superior life like us? Man, that just fits what I put on the thumbnail. Crazy. I didn't know I'd be doing this mission. So, anyway. No life is superior or inferior to another. I don't believe that. So I can't say that because I believe my life is superior to the fly that's been buzzing around my head for majority of this stream. So if I were to say that, I would be lying. So I'm just gonna nod. And that is why your kind is hopeless. This time we will show you the paltry worth of your human life by force.
That probably counts as large.
Let's impair the message of
Does it now, HP? Better need these Rexoscale suckers for something better later.
A shame we don't have time to honor your passing.
Boo! I didn't even get a Rexoscale sucker. That sucks. Oh wow, she just shuts up at the end. Thought she would have had some final words. Guess not. Oh, you guys want to see something I found in my desk today? I don't think you guys can see these. They're Kirby pins. Probably gonna put them on my book bag. Had them just hoarded away in this messy desk of mine. The voice that was always being broadcast into my head has finally fallen silent. Is it truly over? Well, I killed them, but I can't tell you for sure if it's over. We Definians are by nature a weak-willed people. That's why we were so easily coerced into crime. With the ones controlling my sisters removed, I can promise we'll make no further trouble. We'll simply blend into the things around us and live out peaceful, quiet lives. Thank you for all that you've done, and for being so kind to someone like me. Take this, it's the least I can do in return. She gave me another file. Probably go see what the files are before our stream is over. I may not still look like this, but I'll be around the city. Let's meet again someday. Hopefully you won't be looking like a dead body of somebody else. Could you imagine though, like, if we actually recruited the Definians? The kind of chokehold we'd have the Ganglions in right now. It would have been all too easy to just act like a humble, faithful Ganglion and truly spy and gather intel from them. Why didn't we think of getting our own spy? We could have like used any of these Xenos as a pawn to be a spy, like Lao was a spy for the Ganglion to us. We don't be thinking. We do not think. We just do stuff and hope for the best. Such is the way of humanity. If Definians are so easily coerced, is it safe to keep them around? Well, that's a good point. I mean, I'm not sure, because Ario had her own free will. So, that being said, I'm like, I feel like some of them may be more susceptible than others. Just as a whole, they're easily coerced. I think that would mean that you can coerce them into good things too, though. Before, they weren't really being offered anything. It was just kill, kill, kill. But humanity, we have all this cool stuff that would probably keep them more loyal to us because there's actually something to offer. The Definian weren't offering them anything. I mean, the Ganglion weren't offering them anything. They were just simply using them. Hence, we were just able to kill them like this because they didn't even give them any protection. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe a few. But if the Ganglion could get the whole race to stay on their side for so long, I think we could do it. We're pretty likable, for the most part. And Definians look human enough to where they probably wouldn't get nearly as much hate as the Manon. Wow, we got super weapons. I wasn't expecting that to be what the files were. Original Zorxes. Upgrade 0 out of 0. Oh, that's not interesting. We don't use Psycho Launchers. Master Stroke Glaive. I'm pretty sure you get this from the Nagi one. Anyways, that's pretty strong, I guess. Original Haven. I just don't know, like, what is the point of these? Unless you can upgrade them to where they have 3 more slots, I really truly do not see the point. Because if all they get is 3 slots, period, and that's it, then, like, you could probably get the same out of one that already has built-in effects, and you added 3 slots to it. So, I don't know. I guess maybe we could make one and find out, but, like, I also don't want to do that. I guess if you guys make one of these, tell me if you're able to add slots or not. Okay, we got the Mega Flame, we got Barrage Cloak. Should we make one of these? We have Zenith Cannon, no way. When did we get this? Oh, it's not the level 61 though. Ah, beautiful, beautiful Zenith Cannon. Ah, if only. Well, we didn't get anything that cool, to be honest. But we got some things. At the very least. Alright, before we go, let's just check and see if we have any missions that are already complete. You know, do our due diligence. And I can start my speech. When we return, we will be completing even more side missions. We have a crap ton. So honestly, we probably won't even finish them by the end of our next stream. Because to go along with that, we have, like, what was it, 7 affinity missions to do? Those are pretty short, but, you know, cutscenes and all. They do take time. I'm getting nothing from this. Nothing interesting other than tank tops. Frankly, I feel like the tank tops just aren't cool enough to warrant having so many. Well, Turbo disagrees with me. Oh, cool! You got the 6 stars gear on your arm. Dope, dope. Letting people know you're the big boss in town. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. So yeah, when we return, expect a lot more side questing and some affinity missions. We'll also be doing this Nail one, which we'll see how my opinion forms of her, because y'all were like, oh, you know, maybe if you just give her some time, you might like her. We'll see if that's true. I kind of doubt it, because she doesn't strike me as a character that I would find likable just after having fought with her a bit. But you never know. You never know. I'll hold out some hope and some faith. I mean, Turbo's using Nail, so hey, maybe she will become likable. But it's so odd that we had her first affinity mission way further back. I almost don't even remember it, if I'm honest. Like, I'm not even gonna say almost. I just straight up don't really remember her personality much from that mission, or if she even had a personality. So I feel like that was a bit of a misstep on their part, but I guess we'll see if it's worth it next Thursday. And yeah, lots of stuff to do before we move on. I'm gonna make sure I save. Ugh, look at how rich I still am. I still have millions. I need to spend my money. I miss the grind and the struggle of not having enough credits. Yeah, like that was literally towards the beginning of this series. When you put that into perspective, it's like, dang, why'd they do it like that? Anyways, I will see you guys for certain on Tuesday. Peace out, you guys. Oh, and happy 4th of July if you celebrate.